Using 1 tablespoon of bleach per gallon of water, sanitize your bottles for at least 20 minutes. The bleach solution is to kill any bacteria that may be left in the bottles that could spoil the taste of the soda, but it can also kill the yeast, so we have to make sure that we wash and rinse out the bottles thoroughly before using. It's a good idea to go ahead and gather our supplies. We're going to use 64 ounces of 100% grape juice, yeast, and sugar, and we need a pot and measuring cups. We're going to start out by pouring the entire contents of the 64 ounce bottle of 100% grape juice into the pot. Now fill the same bottle full of water. I'm cheap, so I use tap water. And pour it into the pot with the grape juice. We're going to have 1 gallon of grape soda when we finish. Now we add the recipe recommended 3/4 of a cup of sugar. Stir the current mixture well to help dissolve the sugar into the rest of the juice and water. Having let the burner heat up, turn it down to simmer. Allow the juice to simmer for about 30 minutes. Turn the burner off and set the pot to the side and allow it to cool. Once it's cooled down, add a half a teaspoon of yeast. Now the recipe calls for leaving the soda to stand at room temperature for about 24 hours. After 24 hours, this is what our soda starts to look like. Yeah, that looks tasty. Now the fun part. Let's bottle our soda. Grab your bottles, get a funnel. I didn't mention that before, but you are going to need it. And carefully pour the soda into the bottles. Make sure that you leave yourself enough room at the top to allow for carbonation. Yeah, a little more room than that. That bottle in my right hand is 1 liter. The empty bottle is 3/4 of a liter. If you do the math, I have too much soda. So I used the empty plastic bottle that the juice was in and filled it full. Probably had a little bit of juice left over, but I didn't need that much soda anyway, so I poured the rest out. Close your bottles. These are the swing top kind of nice. And if you have any soda on the outside, make sure you clean them up. We're going to store the bottles at room temperature for 24 hours. After 24 hours, refrigerate the soda to kill the yeast, so you make sure that you end up with soda and not alcohol. As time passes, you may find that your plastic bottles are overcarbonated and swelling, so you may need to occasionally crack the lid in order to let some of the fizz out. The moment of truth. Let's pop the top and see how our soda smells. Ah, the real moment of truth. Let's pour a little bit in the cup and see how this stuff tastes. A few days in the making. Been waiting for this moment. Oh, what is that? Doesn't taste like soda. As you can tell by my reaction, my first attempt at grape soda didn't really suit my taste. However, my wife really liked it, so at least it didn't go to waste. If I were to do this over again, I would suggest using about 3 times as much sugar, and maybe it would turn out a little bit better. But let's learn together. Better luck next time.